Welcome to the high-stakes world of enterprise security in 2026, where the perimeter has completely dissolved and the endpoint is the final line of defense. Today, we are breaking down the two most dominant forces in the industry, CrowdStrike and SentinelOne, to see which platform truly deserves a place in your digital stack. The landscape has changed significantly over the last few years as we have moved past simple detection and entered the era of fully autonomous security operations powered by generative intelligence. Both of these companies have spent billions to ensure their AI agents are the fastest and most reliable, but they approach the problem from two very different philosophies. If you are responsible for protecting thousands of users and petabytes of data, the choice you make today will define your resilience for the rest of the decade. We begin with CrowdStrike, which in 2026 has solidified its position as the data titan of the security world. Their Falcon platform is no longer just a collection of tools. It is a massive unified security cloud that leverages one of the largest datasets in existence. The core of the CrowdStrike experience today is Charlotte AI, an agentic intelligence system that has fundamentally changed how security operations centers function. Instead of analysts manually triaging hundreds of alerts, Charlotte acts as a tireless digital partner that can automatically investigate, correlate, and summarize complex threats in seconds. CrowdStrike has successfully moved beyond the technical hurdles of the past by implementing a redundancy-first architecture that ensures stability, while maintaining its legendary lightweight agent footprint. The primary advantage of CrowdStrike in 2026 is its deep integration of human intelligence and machine learning. For their Overwatch and Falcon Complete services, you are not just buying software, you are gaining access to a global team of elite threat hunters who use the same tools as your internal team. This co-managed model is particularly effective for large enterprises that have the budget, but lack the specialized talent to stay ahead of nation-state actors. CrowdStrike is excellent at identifying lateral movement and identity-based attacks, which have become the primary weapon of choice for modern adversaries. Their identity protection module baselines every user in your organization, making it nearly impossible for a stolen credential to be used without triggering an immediate autonomous response. However, you must keep in mind that CrowdStrike is a cloud-native thoroughbred, meaning its full power is most visible when your endpoints are connected to the global Falcon platform. On the other side of the ring we have SentinelOne, the champion of autonomy and on-device intelligence. In 2026, their singular platform has become the gold standard for organizations that value speed and independence. Unlike systems that rely heavily on cloud processing, SentinelOne has doubled down on the power of the local agent. Their flagship AI, known as Purple AI, lives directly on the endpoint and can make life or death decisions in milliseconds without needing to check back with a central server. This makes SentinelOne the preferred choice for companies with distributed workforces, air-gapped environments, or retail locations with intermittent internet connectivity. The signature move for SentinelOne remains its one-click rollback capability, which has saved countless organizations from the brink of disaster. If a sophisticated ransomware strain manages to encrypt files on a workstation, the singular agent can instantly reverse those changes and restore the system to its pre-infection state using specialized shadow copies. While this feature is primarily focused on Windows environments, it provides a safety net that few other vendors can match. In 2026, SentinelOne has also significantly improved its visibility into cloud workloads and mobile devices, making it a true cross-platform contender. Their approach is designed to be set and forget, which is a major selling point for mid-market enterprises that do not have a massive 24/7 security operations center. When we look at the war of 2026, the differences become even more apparent. CrowdStrike's Charlotte I focuses on being a brilliant assistant that helps humans work faster, while SentinelOne's Purple I focuses on being an autonomous operator that acts before a human even knows there is a problem. If your organizational culture prefers a high degree of control and human oversight, the CrowdStrike workflow will feel more natural. If you prefer a system that takes aggressive action to contain threats automatically, SentinelOne will likely be your favorite. From a performance perspective, both platforms have reached a level of maturity where system impact is negligible on modern hardware. CrowdStrike continues to boast one of the smallest agents in the industry, often consuming less than 1% of CPU and memory. SentinelOne is slightly heavier due to the local eye processing, but in the context of 2026 hardware, this is rarely a bottleneck. The real performance metric today is time to detect and time to respond. In recent independent testing, both companies have consistently demonstrated the ability to stop multi-stage attacks in under 5 minutes, which is the benchmark for modern enterprise survival. Pricing and packaging remain the most complex part of the conversation. CrowdStrike operates on a modular model, which gives you incredible flexibility, but can lead to significant costs as you add more features like identity protection, cloud security, and long-term data retention. It is a premium product with a premium price tag, often requiring direct negotiation for enterprise-level discounts. SentinelOne tends to be more aggressive with its pricing, offering more features in its core bundles, which makes it a highly attractive option for the mid-market and budget-conscious large enterprises. However, you must be careful to evaluate the total cost of ownership, as the cost of managing the platform and responding to alerts can vary depending on your internal team's skill level. In conclusion, the battle between CrowdStrike and SentinelOne in 2026 is a choice between two different paths to the same goal. CrowdStrike offers a world-class data lake, elite human expertise, and a sophisticated assistant that empowers your analysts to be superstars. It is the best fit for global organizations that want the highest level of threat intelligence and a partner that can hunt alongside them. SentinelOne offers an autonomous, resilient, and fast-acting shield that works just as well offline as it does online. It is the best fit for organizations that want a powerful safety net and a system that can handle the heavy lifting of remediation without constant manual intervention. Both platforms are incredible achievements in engineering and represent the pinnacle of modern cybersecurity. Before you make your final decision, we recommend performing a side-by-side proof of value in your own environment to see how these AI agents interact with your unique applications and network architecture. The digital world of 2026 is dangerous, but with either of these titans on your side, you are well equipped to face whatever the adversaries throw your way. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the future of endpoint security.